How's it going, guys? This is Forensic Forex with Deontay, and I'm back with another video. This is your daily update on US dollar versus Japanese yen. As you can see, this swing trade is very successful. It's still trending. Price has not printed a down close candle in the last couple of days, at least the last 5 days. It's just been bullish. Price has been dropping below midnight opening price and running higher, or dropping below any of the kill zones opening price and running higher. We respected all those down close candles as we would expect in a bullish trend. Via daily, we can see that there's higher swing lows and higher swing highs. So we know the structure is bullish. We are eventually going to get back up to this 160 big figure level again. I wouldn't be surprised. If you look at all the yen crosses at this day here, April 29th, 2024, that Monday, if you look at the yen crosses, you can see most of the yen pairs have already went back to this level here on this day. This is where the Bank of Japan made a huge intervention. They were buying back the yen and selling other fiat currencies, trying to boost the yen. Now you can see all the yen currencies or yen crosses have surpassed where they intervened once again. So the Bank of Japan has to come again with more interventions if they want their currency to continue to hold the float at least or gain value. At the beginning of the month, if you go back to the first daily update or the first two daily updates, we talk about all the macro and fundamental analysis for why we were looking to be buying US dollar or why we expect the dollar to be higher. Now, many people might be looking at GU, AU, NU, and AU. You can see those are bearish. It's inversely correlated to the DXY. DXY is just pumping up. If we take a look briefly at the DXY, we can see price is still trending higher. We can see price came down, made a higher swing low inside that busy, that buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. This inefficiency or this speed to the upside running through that structure here, that swing high, you can see it forms around the opening price. We can also see price is now pushing to get to this swing high here. So it just created another higher swing low. As you can see, structure is still being supported because we're printing these down candles and turning away from them. It's a turning point. We got a 3-bar pattern, 1, 2, 3. Look how price is still looking up, taking out previous daily highs and looking to run higher. We reached the 20-day look back if the 20-day high already. That doesn't mean price needs to stop there, right? Price can still be targeting these equal highs here. That was that the 40-day look back high. This was up here. Let's mark it off. That's buy side liquidity as well. So just because price stopped at one of the IPTA look back levels that we marked off on price from the beginning of the month and counted back 20, 40, and 60 days, it doesn't mean the trend is over, right? The market just doesn't stop once it gets to your target. There's still other things that could happen. And we use it into market analysis, and we can see that GU, it's selling off. AU is selling off. NU is selling off. EU is selling off. And all the yen crosses are still bullish, and they're very trendy. It's a night and day difference when you look at the yen crosses versus the dollar crosses. The dollar crosses have been range bound since the beginning of 2024. I want you to mark off 2024 opening price and tell me how far they've moved from the open compared to the yen counterparts. Look at where the yen crosses are compared to the opening of this year, January. Big difference. And that all comes down to what? Fundamentals, macros, and the strength of the market and the carry trade. Hopefully you found this insightful. Let's just bring it back to UJ just to recap before we end off. There's not much to talk about since I'm swing trading. Most of the times when I'm showing you these daily updates, it's just to show you that you can swing trade. You can cut out all that noise from trading intraday and just set it and forget it if you learn how to swing trade. And I could teach you that. If you really want to learn how to swing trade, I could teach you that one-on-one. Just shoot me a DM and we could negotiate something. You can see price is still trading higher. Sooner or later, we're going to get a higher swing low, or this thing is just going to continue to accelerate and push higher. I know we're going to get back up to 160 big figure, and I was telling the paid community that we're most likely going to get back to 180.50, right? And then possibly 180, 158.80 as well. So those hourly levels, right? 0, 0, 20, 50, 80. And then it resets 0, 20, 50, 80. It just keeps resetting that way. And that's what you're going to see here in this price action. So right now it's at 158. The next big figure level is going to be 159. And after that, it's going to be 159.20, 159.50, 159.80. And then it's going to be what? 160 big figure again. Hopefully you find this insightful. Peace.